Guys, Slow Horses, I don't know if it's me, it probably isn't, but it really feels like it's getting its flowers this year, as people tend to say. It feels like it's taken off to another echelon over the last 12 months in terms of audience feedback, in terms of global domination. What's that experience for you guys as the cast? Have you noticed that sort of like upturn in a way?
Well, I think more and more people are seeing it and realizing it's on. There's a lot, it's recommended, word of mouth is the biggest recommendation on Slow Horses. And people discover it and find it and they make it their own.
I feel, I was speaking to Freddie earlier, and I mentioned how it feels like this show has become a bit of a blueprint about how dramas, a little bit Line of Duty in a way, how dramas can start off concentrating on the script and the performances and the character development, and then as year on year become kind of bigger, more explosive, more sort of blue chip, I guess, in a way, if you're talking about kind of global dramas. Have you guys felt that from the initial scripts you got through to now? Do you think it's grown in the right way?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, in response to what you were saying about this third series, it feels like the whole thing has been smoking and suddenly it's burst into flames. But the writing is so good, the writers are really, they understand it. Will Smith, who's showrunner, he understands the book so well, and the whole thing is sort of cooking really nicely.
Yeah.
And it's going to get better and better as well.
I mean, your character really disappointed me in the last 12 months. I always liked him. I always was a big fan, and I liked him. I thought there was something about him. It was a bit funny. He was like, the orders come from above, not necessarily from him. But you've thrown the baby out with the bathwater, I think.
He started to enjoy it a bit too much, didn't he? Yeah, and anytime anyone says anything to me, it's how could you? And I won't spoil it for people, but how could you is what I get. How could you do that to that young man?
Yeah. You're a disgrace. And going forward, how much do you guys know about what happens in the general plan of the show, in the next series, what may even come after that? Are you completely kept in the dark until that next script lands on your doorstep?
Well, we're following the books. Yeah, so they're full of spoiler alerts.
So it's unlike Thrones, where there were still books unwritten, I guess.
Well, I did 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. I accepted season 5 based on those scripts, and I hadn't read what happens to High Sparrow afterwards. And when I discovered what a monster he turned into, I might not have done season 5 had I known.
Well, I think I'm going to be avoiding the Slow Horses books for now, at least until the series finishes, because I don't want to ruin it for myself. Guys, and just a quick word on BAFTA itself. A celebration of British talent, of British industry, especially you guys have been in it for so long. I was watching Brazil the other week, still a fantastic movie that holds up. How much of a pleasure is it just to kind of continue to be here, to be celebrating an industry that changes so much, but it still feels so strong and so important to British culture as well?
Yeah, no pleasure at all. They're hard work. It'll be fun later, but
Are you guys watching anything this year, other than your own show that you wished your agent gave you a call about?
Sorry, pardon me. Have you seen For All Mankind?
No, not yet.
That's pretty much my favourite series at the moment. That's also on Apple Television, so a big plug for the bosses there.
I've still got an account, so I'll check it out.
And Responder is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, with the new series that has just come out. Well, congratulations on the continued success of Slow Horses. I can't wait to see what comes next. Not you, obviously, you've let me down. And I've got a feeling that you're going to let me down as well, because it feels there's a lot of shadiness behind the scenes.
No.
I'm not going to look too much into it. Have a lovely and hopefully much cooler afternoon, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thanks.
to talk
Don't
to
melt.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. You were very good.